Matt, you turn it over 3 times early and then really come back out and complete most of your passes and get a few touchdowns in there. What was working so well for you after those early turnovers?
Just got to settle down, you know. And when I took those couple of weeks off after the ankle injury against Georgia Southern, I just had to get back into the flow of things. You know, I just came out trying to do too much, you know, those same mistakes. But you know, when we went into halftime, just went in a different mindset, like, you know, just take it one play at a time. And that's what we did in the second half. And a bunch of our playmakers made plays and helped me out a bunch. And it was a great effort all around offensively in the second half.
What were your conversations like with your coach after the interception? Because you were on an absolute tear after that.
I mean, it was about what it is. You know, I told him what I saw, and I was wrong. He was showing me my mistakes. It was a teaching moment, you know. And you know, we used those throughout the game as teaching moments. And you know, we have a great relationship with each other. It's you know, a lot of give and take. And he's instructed me to do a lot of things. Just, you know, asked me what I was seeing there and what he thought I should have done there, and we moved on. It was great. It was a good coaching point for me, and good to be able to move on from that.
Coach said the Deion Watson touchdowns were both on the same play call. Did you see the same thing?
We saw that they were doing a lot of the same thing on defense. They kept kind of dropping because they were a lot of, you know, with a lot of the teams we played there, the focus is on Dez. And when Dez was making as much plays as he was and making catches, they wanted to make sure they eliminated him. But they kept, you know, with all that focus on Dez, it opened up a lot of, you know, opportunities for guys like Dion and Trent and Ruben, Jonte, all those kind of guys. I mean, they made great plays, and it's good to see that, you know, when they're bracketing one and they're putting a lot of attention, we got other guys who can step up.
What's the ceiling for this team? Has it changed at all?
I think the ceiling's about as high as it's been since I got here. We know what we're capable of. We know we can go out and compete with just about any team in the Sun Belt. You know, these last 2 games, it was good to, you know, grind out some wins. Defense playing well at parts and offense playing well at parts. And, you know, once we put a totally complete game together, I think this team's going to be scary.
Has the locker room changed? The interaction with teammates changed at all? Now
It's the closest the locker room's been since I got here, by far. I can't think of anybody that isn't friends with each other. So, as we continue to bond and continue to get through this season, it's going to just grow stronger.
Another game, another victory formation. Can you get used to that?
Oh, I love victory formation. I'll tell you that. It's the best thing in sports, I think, in my opinion. But it's great. It's a great feeling. You know, we're running the ball well and making plays in the passing game. Our defense is playing well. So, you know, we keep getting that victory formation. It's going to continue to be sweet.
Can you talk a little about Elijah today?
That guy's a beast, man. You know, you hand him the rock, just let him go to work. He's hard to tackle. He makes a bunch of plays, and he's a tough kid, man. He's a great kid. You know, we trust him. He's hard to tackle, and he's going to continue to make plays for us going forward.
Can you talk about that moment there when Paul gave the game ball to Jace?
It was awesome, man. That's a great kid. He does a lot for us, and he's, you know, provided a lot of inspiration for our program. And I'm never going to forget about him as I go forward through life, knowing that what he's gone through, and to continue to have a smile on his face every day, despite what he's going through. It's pretty incredible. He's a great kid, and I love him to death.
What are your interactions with him on the sideline like during the game? Because I know he's a coach. He's helping you guys on offense. What does he do for you guys?
He's the positivity guy on the sideline. I'll tell you that much. He's always got a smile on his face, always picking me back up. He's great. You know, he's just a great presence to have out there. You know, no matter what you're doing, he's just good to have out there. I love having him on the sideline.
This is the first time the Vandals have won back-to-back games in the same season since 2009. Talk about what that does to the program and the confidence.
Huge confidence boost, you know, especially for the guys in that locker room to know that, hey, we can put back-to-back wins together. We can really do something. You know, in the previous years, we let a bunch of games get away from us in the fourth quarter, and now we're starting to, you know, understand how to go out and win. You know, this team just last year we were in a bunch of close games, just didn't really know how to win. And you know, we're starting to figure that out and what it takes, the formula for success. And as we continue to put these wins together and grind it out and, you know, win in the second half, I think it's going to continue to get better for us.
To see the defense hold like they've been holding, you know, the past 2 games, what does that mean to you as a quarterback? Does that make your job that much easier?
That's awesome, man. When you got defense making plays, it takes a lot of pressure off of you, because you know they're going to go out there and play their butt off, and you know, all those guys are making great plays. You know, we didn't have that necessarily the last 2 years, but, you know, a lot of those guys have experience, and they're starting to, you know, understand. And Coach Bresky's doing a really good job with his scheme, and, you know, just to know out there we got a defense out there that can make stops when we need them to is a really good feeling.
You talk about the homecoming environment, another homecoming win.
Homecoming, it's always awesome around here. Ever since I got here, I know homecoming's been a special day. But, you know, it always is. You know, homecoming's special anywhere you go, but especially here with the tradition we have here at Idaho. homecoming's a tradition like nothing else, and it's always awesome to play here.
Was Dad able to come out for this one?
Dad was not able to come out. He's in New York right now getting ready for his game, but I'm sure I'll get a text from him in a little bit about the game.
How important has Desmond been, obviously on offense, but to step up on special teams and defense?
Awesome. I mean, he's a player. He's a player, man. He can do whatever you ask him to do, and he wants to do it. You know, he's not one of those kids that is focused on one thing. He wants to do everything. And sometimes they got to sit him down and calm him down a little bit. But hey, that kid's awesome. He can do whatever you want him to do. It's great to have him out there.
Okay, thanks, man.